Brunch, the daily morning show where we talk about the latest topics in pop culture. I'm Brittany Jones-Cooper.
I'm Shannon Coffey.
I'm Allie Colbert.
And I'm Lucas Tim. Hi,
guys.
Let's start off with our morning pop. Modern Family's Sarah Hyland and former Bachelorette contestant Wells Adams have officially put a ring on it. HBO Max has ordered a Gossip Girl reboot, and Beyonce has released a music video for Spirit featuring Blue Ivy. Now let's serve you our latest favorite stories of the day.
But first, we have some smoothies from Splendid Spoon at the table. Splendid Spoon teaches customers that busy can be healthy with ready-to-eat, nutrient-dense, plant-based smoothies and soups. Their reformulation Reset Soup launched July 15th, which provides a full day of light meals to give the digestive system a reset after periods of indulgence. So what do you guys have here? I have chocolate cherry. I'm gonna open it up.
I have raspberry cacao.
And what I'm gonna
orange hibiscus.
And I have cacao almond. I'm so excited.
Am I pouring all of this?
So you guys, what I'm gonna recommend is you pour a little.
Yeah.
And then pick some of your favorite toppings, put them in, make it feel like a little smoothie bowl. We have a lot of fun toppings here, and then just, you know, enjoy it.
These are rosé raspberries.
Oh yes, that's one of my faves.
I want, can you pass down some of these berries?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Why don't we just steal these berries?
Steal all those
Some
berries.
blackberries.
I'm excited by, and you know, you mentioned that soup in your read, and I think that sounds really
did
amazing,
mention
because like I feel like all of us, like when you have just like a week where you're out a lot, or like I was on vacation, I have felt like really lethargic, and I've been like adjusting my food a little bit this week.
Oh my God.
To be a little cleaner, but I love the idea of having a soup to help me like.
This is so good. Yeah, I need this.
try
I
this.
need this after every weekend in the summer. Let's just be honest, guys. Between all the rosé and then the late night pizzas, I mean,
Ooh.
did I just say? Yeah, I need
Those
this.
rosé raspberries are amazing. While you guys dig in, I'm gonna move on. The trailer for the highly anticipated movie Hustlers has dropped, featuring a star-studded cast including Constance Wu, J-Lo, Lizzo, Cardi B, and more. The story follows a group of strip club employees who are determined to get back at their Wall Street clients. Take a look. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This looks so good. I
that
love
looks really
movies like this.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like Ocean's 8 meets Magic Mike, right? Like it's got the kind of intrigue, spy angle where they're basically getting money from these guys, but also they're strippers.
Yeah.
But I love the language, like Wall Street guys, what they did to our country, the game is rigged. Did Bernie Sanders write this movie? Yeah. But I'm pretty sure the next debate, Bernie's like, go see Hustlers. Go see Hustlers. The Wall Street, they're stealing everything the Hustlers got. I mean, I'm pretty sure he wrote this movie. It's a very
sense.
Bernie message.
Yeah, it makes
So I'm all in.
And it's based on a true story. So it's based on an article that was written for The Vulture in 2015 about these women who in 2008, after the stock market went berserk, decided to basically swindle money out of these rich guys because they had stolen money from so many Americans.
Right.
So I didn't know that before when I saw the trailer, and then when I did some digging, I was like, it makes me want to see it even more, because these are real women that were just like, you know what, we're done.
Geniuses.
Yeah.
Seriously. I think strippers are some of the smartest people I've ever met. They're always like so much clearer than like people who have 9-to-5s. I'm like, you know what's up.
Oh,
Yeah, they know what's up, and their ingenuity of what they do. Like I remember on Housewives when people would try to criticize Nene Leakes being strippers, like, yeah, I was a stripper.
Yeah.
Because she had made money.
I had bills
Afford
to pay.
Bills to pay. I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm all for this cast too. Constance Wu is sort of the protagonist in the story, and J-Lo plays a career stripper who's like helping her get into the industry. But then, I mean, the supporting cast is so dynamic. Lizzo, for one, the director said that she sought Lizzo out for a year. She said she sought Cardi B out for 2 years. So this has been in like...
What, Cardi B was reluctant to sign on to a movie and play a stripper?
Well, no, I think Cardi B was busy and she realized that Cardi B actually lived this life. Cardi B used to talk about how she would like drug men and rob them.
Cardi B is still pretty open
when she
about
was a
that
stripper.
shit.
Yeah, so that, I mean, but that's why she like kind of waited. She didn't just cast anybody. She waited until she got the right people for the role.
That's smart. And I think you could tell this cast is gonna be really great. And I love Keke Palmer too.
Yes.
Keke Palmer's so
good.
amazing.
So funny.
So funny. And such a great actress. I mean, from everything she's done, from Makila to Scream Queens to this, I love it.
I could see Cardi like on set, just like correcting other people's acting about like stripper etiquette. And her being like, that's not how it is.
J-Lo, that's wrong.
Yeah, but like, it's so funny how like, J-Lo has so distanced herself from like her Jenny from the Block persona, but now when this like $1 million deal comes along, she's like, I could tap back into that, you know?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, J-Lo has always been a dancer. I mean, if you ever used to watch In Living Color, she was a fly girl. So this is like amping that up in a whole different way, because this is a whole different style of dancing, but it doesn't surprise me that she would kind of like dig into this role.
Right.
But the how in shape you have to be to be a very good pole dancer is pretty incredible. So another notch on JLo's belt of things she can do that other humans can't.
At 49.
At 49. I mean, age is.
I mean, 49, so old.
To have a body like that.
Yeah.
But like, look at her. Just to applaud. I mean, like, these are women in their 20s or 30s, and JLo looks just. I mean, she's unbelievable. She's incredible.
And she's on her deathbed. So.
And she's on her deathbed. A 49-year-old woman. What do you do after that? I mean, you have one more year till you're wearing pantsuits.
It's amazing.
That's it.
Colorful pants.
Colorful, like a rainbow. Hillary.
Well, that bagel guy who recently went viral for having a meltdown in a Long Island bagel shop has now signed up for a celebrity boxing match against other viral stars.
I can't wait.
Great. Why is it okay for women to say, oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead. That's okay?
Who said that to you here? Nobody.
Women in general have said it on dating sites. You think I'm making that shit up? Everywhere I go, I get the same fucking smirk with the biting lip. You shut up too.
Shut the fuck up.
Go ahead and attack me, big.
Oh my god. I just wanted bagels.
I just want bagels.
I just wanted bagels.
I think that's just the motto of 2019. I just wanted bagels.
Yeah.
The way people get deals now, and now this guy's got an Instagram. I've seen him on Instagram posting pictures with these like Instagram thoughts now. I'm excited for this show because I can't wait to watch people beat the shit out of him.
Right, especially because he's not training. He thinks he's totally ready to fight anyone. And
He's not ready.
He's not ready. He's gonna fight the guy.
Antoine Dodson.
Antoine Dodson, who
Hide your wife, hide your kids. They raping everybody.
who I love became famous. I think he is actually a good Samaritan.
He was a true hero. He was trying to protect his sister.
So I can't wait till he smacks the shit out of this bagel
This guy, our bagel man, in an interview, he said that he's a prophet. He said that he's, quote, the next Martin Luther King.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to tell Bagel Guy, Martin Luther King was 5'8".
It's already right there. You can't be
So that's the first thing.
Yeah. This man is like a sad story, but I'm hoping that he gets laid after this.
Are you kidding? I hope he doesn't get laid.
You know what? I do, because he seems like he's in a lot of pain.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're sympathizing with this fucking loser?
Yeah, because he's a loser. You just said it. I'm pulling for him a little bit.
He's like an incel. You hope he gets laid?
Brittany has a big heart. She wants people to like cure. Brittany, some people can't be cured.
No.
And we've learned that in the Trump years,
Look,
some men cannot be
all
cured.
I'm saying is that those dating apps are hard, right? The landscape is difficult, and this man is 5 foot tall, and I understand his pain. That's all I'm saying. His reaction was crazy, but I don't know. He's 5 foot tall. That's tough.
It is tough. it is tough. And yes, I will say it is tough probably being a 5 foot tall man, but you know it's tough being a woman. Just in general.
But those are two different.
I'm sorry. First of all, I can't believe your take on this story. I can't tell if you're being serious, but like, I don't really think we need another like angry, just like entitled, annoying white guy getting attention. And we're giving him a deal now. I think this is ridiculous.
I agree. I think, you know what, I'm all here for short kings. I love short men. Give me a 4'11", I'll make it work.
Look at Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
What a star.
Danny DeVito, I honestly would still eat that man's ass, even if he's in his 80s. He's so sexy, he's so talented. You know what Danny DeVito is? A patient, empathetic, loving man. Like, this guy could have gone viral if he had shown up and been like, hey, you want this little love nugget? Like, that would have been so hot, but instead he's like, I'm gonna take out my anger on these bagel bitches. And you're like, you're so gross. Like, I just don't deal with like anger and like directed anger.
And misogyny.
Misogyny, yeah.
So much misogyny. He says in all of his interviews how he hates women, and he says, women are pigs. They don't want to. And now we're giving him a show. It's like the explosion was funny. Like, it is hilarious to watch, but like, we need to stop feeding the beast, and that's all we do.
That's all we do.
Like,
Look at our president.
there's better ways to express your frustration. You could have used creativity. You could have fought hate with love. But he's like, I'm ending bullying today by bullying women that didn't even tell me that I should die. It's like so stupid. It's just like dumb.
Well, yeah, I mean, you get the root at what misogyny is. It's just the lumping of like hating women just because one woman was mean to him. Or it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's 2019. That's society where he blows up on the internet and we're gonna give him money and Instagram followers because this is getting a little serious, but I think America hates women.
I do.
Hot take from Lucas Downey. Hot take.
Really.
Well, you guys, a HuffPost article breaks down exactly what it is about weed that makes some people paranoid and others happy. The research comes from Western University in a study that explores the different psychological effects of THC on certain areas of the brain. I've never heard of Western University.
It's in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Ontario, Canada.
But THC is the component of weed that makes you high.
Yes. So
That's opposite from CBD, which does not.
Right.
CBD does not get you
So
high.
how they're saying, this research is saying that how THC can affect either the front or the back of your brain. If it affects the front of your brain, you usually get positive feelings, you're relaxed, you're at ease. Back.
You need a popper.
You need You can have schizophrenic-like symptoms. So I think that's kind of interesting because I have had friends who clearly smoke weed all the time and they love it. And then I have some friends who cannot do it anymore because they get so anxious, so paranoid, and they just become really annoying people to be around.
Yeah. I think sometimes it also depends on the time in your life that you start smoking, because we know that our brains are still developing, and so a lot of psychosis and things occur in your early 20s. A lot of mental illness is actually, it has an offset in your early 20s. So if you're smoking a lot then, that could have different effects, versus I think some people when they start smoking as adults may just have a different experience.
Right, that's true. I think a lot of people actually, my friends who don't smoke anymore, are ones who were smoking a lot when they were in high school, let me tell you.
Yeah.
And they're feeling it now. And
Yeah.
they've kind of cut themselves off. Well, me, because I wasn't cool enough, I think, to smoke weed. But when I do it occasionally, I feel very fine, happy.
I think there's something to that too, like occasionally versus every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think there's like a lot of things we're gonna discover as weed is legalized in more states.
Right.
Like the effects it really has on people. Like we can actually properly study it, properly diagnose it to people for medical conditions. Right now it's sort of like a case by case.
Hence why we're relying on a Canadian university
Yeah.
to study it, because America, it's still a Schedule I drug and it's not really studied at the level it should be.
Yeah, I would love if they studied it more so we could like use it properly even
Yeah.
more, you know? But like you said, it's a slow road.
It's a slow road. We have a
We're
lot
gonna-
of issues
we're
to
gonna get there.
tackle.
They also only tested this on rats.
Yes, that is
So-
rats getting high. That is interesting.
We always
deserve
test
it.
on rats.
They deserve it.
right?
They do.
Because I feel like rats have a really hard life and they get like so stigmatized. Like people are like, they're so ugly and nasty and dirty. And I'm like, I would rather like hook up with a rat than bagel guy. Like, you know, I feel like humans are just dirtier and worse than like rats. Rats are better than us.
It's, you know what, I think it sucks, it's hard for rats because when you think about it, we shame the rat, we pet the bunny.
Right.
Yeah, and they're so, you know, they're like best buds.
And it's like, that's us being whatever, like putting that on rodents.
Yeah, I'm with
Yeah.
you. I love squirrels, but how are squirrels different than rats?
So
And some people think that squirrels are disgusting too.
Right.
And they're like, look at that disgusting rodent. And you're like, it's a squirrel, they're beautiful.
No.
And pigeons. Poor pigeons, man.
they
People
call-
are like,
That's just bad
rats with
branding.
wings.
People
I'm like,
call
how
pigeon
dare you.
rats.
Yeah.
Rats with wings, yeah.
Though
They're beautiful. They got like little like purple necks and shit.
Okay.
Like, have you ever fucking stared at a pigeon? They're beautiful. They're way better looking than I am.
No.
Am I a rat
You
with
are
wings?
more beautiful than a pigeon.
You're more-
No, I don't have a cool like.
I hate pigeons.
Look at that, just right there. That was perfect.
The squirrels and pigeons of Washington Square Park, though, are aggressive. Many a day
Yes.
walking to class, I have been stalked by squirrels, and a pigeon once attacked me because people feed them.
There's actually been
Do
an
not
uptick.
Uptick?
there's
In
been
birds.
Whoa, I sent this article.
going.
I sent this article to the group last night. There has been an uptick
Can only
in
set 'em up
birds.
so much.
Birds attacking people in the United States of America. Birds are fed up with us, and I understand why. Look at what we're doing in this world. They are tired of Trump. They're tired of us, and they are attacking us. I want the candidates to talk about how they will stop the birds from attacking Americans and what we do have to treat them kinder.
It's global warming.
I'm gonna vote
We're
for a
messing up their
candidate that'll
migration
say
patterns.
More birds.
Kamala just comes off like in a bird costume, like, free the birds!
I really hate birds. I truly
Well,
do.
then you're the first target.
Watch out. Yeah, they're everywhere.
I know.
I
I
love
hate
birds.
that. Ew, you love. They are so annoying with their sounds.
So are people with their blah, 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 blah.
Birds are so annoying. Anyone who has a pet bird, You can't do anything with the pepper.
What do you mean they talk?
You keep it in a cage.
They do tons of things. I've seen birds like
hate
pick
birds.
stuff up, wear tiny hats. Some birds
I'm
like
telling
have
you.
a whole ass wardrobe. It's
Birds
pretty crazy.
suck.
Really?
If I
They can't
I
suck.
hate
But what if
birds.
What if you
Actually
could?
physically
What if you
can't
could
suck.
talk to birds? Like that's choosing.
Talk to birds.
Like,
what
what if
is
you-
that argument?
Because
I
they can
hate
li-
birds. What if you could talk to a bird?
Because they can
I
fly.
don't
They
give
can
a
carry
shit.
messages. They
Yo,
can. They
birds
can.
are dinosaurs. They're awesome.
I actually hate birds, and I actually think that a lot of clap if you hate birds.
You're in bad company.
This is why they're attacking us, guys. They have power of the sky.
so
What are you doing?
annoying.
I'm trying to make peace with
They
the birds.
shit on your head, and they just fucking run around.
That's good luck.
I hate them.
They don't.
Good luck when they
Because
shit
we
on your
haven't
head.
tried
It's
to
not
connect
good
to
luck.
them.
That's just what unlucky people say
You know why?
because they have bird shit on their head. That's pretty unlucky.
Do you know why? Because we take advantage of the ability that we get to fly in the sky in these metal tubes.
We don't
These
fly in
metal
the
tubes
sky.
that we fly called planes. And birds like, you know what? Have more respect for the sky.
No.
Have more respect. Birds have been doing this forever. We just go up there and fly around our metal planes, polluting the world. You know what? I get it. I'm on Team Bird.
Hot take.
What a
Hot take.
What a dumb thing to say. You,
Oh, I'm dumb.
you dumb
I'm dumb.
boy.
Well, guys, social
Love
media
Allie.
is getting users to confront mortality after the resurgence of FaceApp, an app that applies photo filters, allowing users to see what they would look like in their golden years.
So this FaceApp guy's going around everywhere. I know everyone's been sharing on Instagram how old they're gonna look or whatever.
What weird things we get into.
I know, because
Now we're all just posting old pics of ourselves.
I
Right.
don't
we're just a
get it.
sad country.
Yeah,
but-
we're
Did anyone
so
else
lost.
put their pussy on the app?
No, do you know somebody who did that?
Hey, girl.
What did it look like? Did it look
Did
the
she
same?
stay tight?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I'm happy with her.
Okay.
So now.
If you are not being smart, if you don't put your dick on this app.
Okay, but then I will say though, this company's owned by Russians, and they're trying. They said that any picture you upload goes to like their holding facilities, which a couple of them are in Russia. Even the DNC is telling candidates do not use this
What is
app because it's unsure what the privacy concerns
What
are.
does it
So you're-
matter?
So
Because maybe they
Putin's
can
looking
take
at your vagina right now.
Because realistically, they could take your biometrics possibly.
Oh my
then
God, and what are they
use-
gonna do?
Use that
Influ-
to access your phone. We use biometrics for
and what are
a lot
they
of
gonna do?
things.
Influence.
Take your credit card information.
And what are they gonna do?
They're
Like
gonna take your
things.
tweet
They're gonna get
DMs,
into your
yeah.
personal
They're
life.
not gonna.
I don't know.
They're gonna do nothing. You literally can't even get to the end of it. They're gonna take my credit card. Okay, cancel my credit card. What else
Yeah.
are they gonna do?
Your
I don't know.
identity.
Look
What
at
do
the
you-
last election.
Influence your vote.
They
They're
can
not-
do things.
They're not gonna do anything. There's not. They can't harm me. I'm invincible. I'm untouchable.
Okay, when you get a DM from Putin, hey Ali, I have your vagina pic.
I say, okay,
Vote for
come
Trump.
over. Are you free right now?
Would you like really like if someone was like, I got your nudes, do what I say? I'd be like, leak them, bitch.
Yeah.
I need the attention.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
care.
leak them myself.
Cool.
I'll be like, here's the live stream. Like, what is the deal? I don't know why people are so scared of their nudes getting leaked.
I don't care about Russia hacking me. I don't want you guys to hack me. Russia, fucking hack me all you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair. Then keep FaceApping your vagina. It's
That's what I'm gonna
all
do.
Good.
Okay.
I think my favorite ones have been though when people FaceApp their baby pictures.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Old. It is like Gremlins 2.0. It is so terrifying and hilarious.
It's ugly. I saw some people doing that to their babies, and I was like, I don't ever want to see it again. Like, throw it away.
Throw that
It
baby
went bad.
in the dumpster.
Yeah.
Dumpster baby.
But speaking of which, we actually did do
we've
it.
done our
So
own.
Russia has our pictures.
Let's show the guy. Let's
mine.
start with
That's
Brittany.
Brittany.
Start with me. Oh, there she
So
is.
Brittany's hot.
You know what I like?
You look
That-
great.
Brittany's hot.
I like that my neck and décolletage are still 30.
Yeah, it
Right.
didn't age your titties. That's fucked up.
This is what's most important. That's called SPF.
Yeah, you look great.
Yeah, thanks.
You really do look good. I mean, I have noticed though that like all black people look better than white people, but that's
Oh.
not a surprise.
No, black,
I mean,
that's real. Black don't crack. My dad is actually 84, and I look like his sister in this. Like, he does not have wrinkles on his face. It's weird.
Good for
and
him.
Glorious. Although I think I live a little harder than my dad did, so.
my dad probably looks like Ben Affleck's balls. At the
Lucas, do we have yours?
Oof.
Oh.
This is a
this
sad
is
look
what
into
I
the
mean
future.
about white people, folks.
This is a sad look into a sad single man
Holy
who's
shit.
trying to be young.
And I like that you're like a decade younger than me.
Oh my God, I look
Wait, you know what it is? It
horrific.
didn't
I've
give you
seen men
gray
who look
hair,
like this
right?
and they're trying to be
No.
young. It is scary.
Oh, yeah, it did give me gray hair.
That's weird. You automatically grayed, but Brittany didn't get any gray hair. I think that's why you look so much younger.
Right.
Too.
Yeah.
This is really bad. You look like Christopher Waltz ballsack.
Oh my God! At least they kept my hair on.
He
That's another
does like
thing.
Christoph Waltz, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
Wow.
It is. That is a sad.
You look like if Christoph Waltz was caught in Inglourious Basterds and just kept in a Nazi camp for like years.
Oh God.
But your pecs are still phenomenal.
The pecs are still great. So
Yeah.
even my ugly ass face, you know, I got a great job.
Yeah.
It's not that ugly. Just because you have wrinkles, you're still good looking. I don't want to be like, ew, ugly ass
That's-
people.
okay.
No,
Thank
but this is, you can take comfort knowing like, this is not how you're going to look.
No.
You're gonna look uglier than that.
Yes,
You're
most
gonna
definitely.
have a
so much
lot
work
worse.
done.
Well, first of all, I mean, when I turn 30,
You're
it's
gonna have so
gonna-
much work done, you'll
Yeah.
never even see your real wrinkles.
Right.
But
You'll keep getting face.
The way I tested this
Fillers.
app is I took an old photo of like young photos of celebrities and put them into the app,
Oh.
and I saw how the celebrities look like now compared to it, and it's like, this app's way worse, don't worry.
So what about Shannon? Do you have a picture of
Yeah,
Shannon?
I did it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That makes sense.
It makes
That
sense.
makes sense that you become an alien.
Yeah, I just age into an alien. It just really, really makes sense to me. I think Russia's right on the nose.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a Men in Black moment where you've just been an alien all the time, but eventually your meat suit starts to wear,
Yes.
and then we start to see your trueness come out.
I have
I'm excited
noticed
for
the weathering of my meat suit. It's just kind of, the meat sack is like peeling off a little bit in some places. And I'm just gonna I'm not gonna pick at it, I'm just gonna let it slowly slow off.
Yeah.
I
Like,
like
that's good.
your overalls, your metallic silver overalls.
Thank you. I think they're, it's not, I think that's just my body.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's just my alien body coming through, baby.
Who knows?
And then do we have Allie?
We have Allie?
You have me.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Allie,
Shit.
you actually look amazing.
Yeah,
my-
you didn't age at
You
all.
didn't age at all.
You look identical.
Wow,
Absolutely.
that's crazy.
You have so much to look forward to.
Yeah.
Oh my God. At least maybe then I'll find a boyfriend.
Ah.
You just are so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like your cheekbones.
It's amazing how your nose just didn't change at all.
Yeah, your nose.
The nose didn't
It
change.
didn't change a bit.
And damn, your hair. I
Your-
love it. No grays.
We are leaving Neverland.
We're all beautiful.
Congrats on your Emmy nomination.
Congrats on the Emmy nom.
Thank you so much.
Well, now it's time for today's guests. Austen Kroll and Craig Conover are the stars of Bravo's hit reality series Southern Charm. The show reveals a world of exclusivity, money, and scandal, dating back through generations of families, and follows several Charleston singles as they pursue their personal and professional lives. Take a look.
This season on Southern Charm.
Oh, look at those hounds over there.
I love them.
You're trying to squish all the grapes?
All right, let's do it.
You are in the most perfect pose.
Simba.
Yes. Have you decided what you wanted to have here, ma'am?
The usual.
Gonna get a cheeseburger with no tomato on it.
Chef, it's starting to turn into a huge asshole again.
Why are you being a douche?
White trash.
It's like missing something.
I think it's missing an Indian person that's good at cooking.
What if Catherine and Whitney got back together?
It's Simba. Yes.
Just wave.
Everyone put your hands together for Austen Kroll and Craig Conover.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Your voice is shot. We were just talking about it.
Yeah, it's been gone for like 3 months now, so I think this is just my voice.
Wow.
3 months?
Yeah.
You
Is that
might,
like a long bender or what?
Yeah, what's going on?
No, it's just.
you might have to go to the hospital.
I've been telling Craig to go to an ENT.
All right, well, we'll do that next week.
3 months is too long.
There's
I
this-
thought it was just from last night, and I actually am
I know,
very
you
troubled.
could have said that, Craig. You could have just sold
scary.
that.
You
as
might
just-
need like a cortisone shot.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do
Are
that.
you gonna have like a robot?
There's no rest for the weary, you know?
Yeah.
This is so scary.
Terrified.
He's gonna need a computer to talk eventually,
Yeah.
like Stephen Hawking style.
Yeah.
I hope you're okay. So for those of you, for our viewers who haven't seen the show before, tell us a little about the show.
You ever seen Laguna Beach?
Yes.
It's like that in Charleston. I think that the show started as like, you know, it was supposed to be about like following the life of like the affluent in Charleston, which Craig and I don't really fall into that category. But so, you know, the show has evolved since its beginnings. And
just like the day in the life
of
someone that lives in
daily life in Charleston, I guess. You know,
it's fun.
And how is this season like different from, you know, this is the 6th season. How is it different from the past seasons?
It's a different dynamic. I obviously, this is one of the first seasons that I've been single in a while. And now kind of the relationship drama falls on Austen.
I wonder if you got your voice back, you could meet someone.
Maybe. He's gonna kill me on that all day. Huh? But yeah, so the relationship drama's on him, and we, you know, lost one lightning rod, and so the lightning kind of has to find a different path down to the ground, and it's just different. Yeah. It's unique season.
Yeah. And tell me, how do you guys bring Southern charm to the show?
Jeez.
I mean, I'm from the winning side of the country, so I've lived in Charleston for 12 years, so I have Northern charm.
Northern charm?
Yeah, I guess you're from the North too.
I'm not from the North, I'm from North Carolina.
He changes place from
Yeah, that's not the North.
DC.
Yeah, you're born in DC, right? I was born in DC.
Yeah, I was born in DC.
Great place.
George Washington Hospital.
Wow, you didn't make it on the show.
I didn't make it on the show.
He's not
Come on.
affluent.
Let's go.
Craig, I mean, we've been watching for a long time now, and your friendship with Shep has been, we can call it a roller coaster. It's kind of honestly like a Real Housewives frenemy situation almost. Like you guys fight, you become best friends again. What's up with that? What keeps you guys coming back together after some big blowouts?
I don't know. I used to say it's like I used to say it's like teammates on a baseball team. Like if my shortstop got in a fight in a bar and you like knocked him down to the ground, like I would fight you, but then I wouldn't help him up. I'd be like, but I'm the only one allowed to fight him. So now it's like it's become like a teammate, like brother dynamic. Like, you know, you're gonna fight at Christmas and stuff, but you still hope they're there. And for some reason, we love each other, and that's not going away. So it really is a hate-love relationship.
Right. And how do you feel about him naming a dog after you?
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can't help but laugh.
Right.
I literally just started laughing when he told me. I was like, this is the most absurd thing. And then Chelsea named her chickens after me. And
Honestly, she'd be honored, really.
Yeah. So apparently it's a thing now.
As he says, he looks down.
Yeah. But
People naming their pets after Craig.
Yeah. And Austen, let's talk about some of this relationship drama. Because you and Madison have really provided some entertainment for us, for better or worse.
Yeah.
And I saw you on Watch What Happens Live, and you guys kind of had these tweets back and forth, and you actually admitted, like, you let your emotions get the best of you.
Yeah.
So what is it like for all of this drama, the infidelities, to be playing out in front of a large audience?
Yeah, well, it's not fun.
It's good.
Yeah, you know,
I love it.
I hope it's at least a little entertaining, but you know, you really can't let your emotions kind of get the best of you, and you kind of just got to roll with the punches, and sometimes they do. I mean, it happens, you know, and you're like, don't watch this thing and get pissed off. It happened 8 months ago, you know, and like you really have to like tell yourself that this happened a while ago.
I wanted to make a parody video of the video that we've all seen 70 times this season, but he didn't want to do it. But I wanted to
The
make
drunken,
a parody.
drunken shirtless.
Be like, Craig.
Don't hurt yourself.
Don't hurt your voice.
Are you in pain?
I'm just, yes, my
Does
soul.
it hurt when you talk?
My soul is gone. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, look at that pic, dude.
See, it's so, you guys are so cute together, but you cheated on her, and then she cheated on you.
We're so terrible.
And
We're
that's
so
not,
terrible.
And that's not great. But like you said, this all played out so long ago.
Getting crushed. Who told me the show was fun?
No,
Look, I'm not revealing anything that isn't on
we
the show.
love you guys. We love Southern Charm.
I love the show so much, I'm like using this as an
No,
opportunity.
you didn't cheat.
Austin protects her. Austin protects her, which he made a choice, and he was like, I'm going to protect her this year.
Yeah.
And that's because he loved her. And so...
So that was, I was gonna ask, all of this played out months ago.
We don't
You know, obviously,
I mean,
you guys have talked
a year
about
ago.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have talked
Longer.
about it. So where do you and Madison stand now?
Well, you know, there's a lot more left of the season.
Yes.
And you definitely have not seen the last of her and I, and like where we're going, and you know, no matter what she'll be a part of my life, and that's the way that it is.
Yeah. And then for you, Craig, you and Naomi have found a way to be cordial to each other.
Yeah.
But how hard is that to have to still be so close to somebody who you broke up with?
I mean, it's a blast.
Yeah.
It's definitely what you should do after you break up with someone is continue to hang out with them all the time.
Did you ever think about not coming back to the show, though?
No.
No.
Giving up the chance
Yeah.
to be on TV? No.
Yeah. I have to skip over, but yes. You know, we actually texted this morning, and we hadn't talked in a long time, and it was just like, hey, like, just last night I was like, I just want to check in. I really hope you're happy, blah, blah, blah. Like, regardless of what happens, it sucks having to rehash this stuff.
Right.
And she sent me a really nice text back, and I mean, we have the reunion in 2 weeks, and I'm scared that we're probably not going to be friends after that.
You refer to it as it's going to be a bloodbath.
It's,
Yikes.
I feel like this one's going to be one of our crazier ones ever.
Ooh.
Don't you think so?
I just think it's a different dynamic than we've had in years past.
Totally.
Like Shep has like 10 pages of notes that he's been keeping all season that he's just ready to go.
And when he cuts deep. Like he really kind of goes for the jugular, so that makes
It's gonna be interesting. But yeah, it's a different dynamic, but Charleston's a small place, and that's why I had to go to the Bahamas for a little bit, because you literally see the same people over and over and over and over.
Very true.
And no matter where you go out, you're gonna run into like one of your exes. So.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Austen, you've been working really hard on your beer company, so could you tell us more about that? And I don't know, like entice us to buy this beer.
Yeah.
Like we can find
Should've
beer
brought some.
anywhere.
Next time, bring
Fun
yeah.
plug.
Where is the beer?
Yeah, well, it's officially being released next Friday.
Wow.
Yes, finally. Yeah, so next Friday, look at that beautiful can.
It is a really nice can.
Is it 3D like that?
And yeah, so next Friday in Charleston, because a lot of people come in town and they're like, where's your beer? And so finally, it will be available in bars next Friday.
Yes.
Awesome.
Stoked. Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Good too.
Thank you.
And I don't like beers like that.
Yeah, Craig drinks what he likes to call college beers, and he actually likes my IPA. So.
Our college beers like Miller Lite.
Like Bud Light.
Yeah.
Bud Light.
TBR.
And, Craig, you have your company also Sewing Down South. You make pillows. How'd you get into that? Do you like our pillows?
I love your pillows. Great pillows.
If you don't like them, you can always like replace them.
I'll bring you
Good
some.
stuff.
I'll bring you
bring
some.
us pillows.
We need new pillows.
It took off. It's doing really well. So we're in eight stores domestically. We went international last week. We got an order from Germany, which was really exciting. We're approaching our 1,000th pillows sold, and we've only been in business for like 3 months. Yeah, so it's turning into like a real thing, and it's really fun. So I used it I always had my garden and my workshop at the house Naomi and I lived in. But then when I left, I didn't have it anymore. But I had a sewing machine, and I needed an outlet. And I remembered how to make a pillow from like home ec class.
Right.
And then I started to YouTube like how to make fancy pillows. And I just went, and that was my outlet to kind of not think about anything. And
That's a YouTube search, by the way.
Right.
How to make fancy.
It is. You can learn anything on YouTube. It's wild.
It's true. It's true.
But you got a lot of shit for it, so now are you like, told you so?
Oh, I've always just been like, yeah, like middle fingers in there. But like, I'm gonna do whatever I want, and you guys will see it then. So
that's been a huge benefit of this show, is that you guys have been able to launch companies and kind of reach a Bravo audience that, we've seen Skinny Girl Margaritas, we've seen all various Bravo people do it. So you guys must be proud to be part of the show, to be able to do this, right?
Now you got to feed your chicks.
I mean, you can't even buy the platform's nuts. I mean, it really is incredible. Our fan base is so loyal, and like once you get your beer out there, they'll buy all the beer you make.
Yeah.
And
I mean, the platform really is great, and and the whole thing with Craig and his sewing, it's like, I hope that he sells 1 million pillows, but like, do it. And so to be able to have the platform to kind of pursue your passion, whether it's sewing or beer or whatever, is pretty.
And then you want to turn it into a real brand, and we'll see where we go. So housewares is the goal, and we just made our first placemats and oven mitts and stuff.
Oh, you're expanding.
Wow. You guys should collab. You should make like cozies for the beer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
I do.
You're welcome.
I like his logo.
Craig and I will talk.
You're welcome.
I like your logo. He's got a good logo. I like your logo.
Thank you.
Well, Austen, Craig, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
You're a big fan. Southern Charm airs Wednesdays, 9, 8 Central on Bravo. That's all from us. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same table.